Alright, so here I am on my website at the education area, and you can see here I have split the universal index up here, and I have an old book collection here. Anyone who's bought these books before probably remembers these. I went through each of the four ones and I kind of fixed up a lot of the typos and maybe some errors and such. I got them mostly good. I kept pretty much what it was, and I tried to keep, for example, we've got the color schemes here. So it's pretty much the same. You can see like here. But now you can read them for free, which is quite nice. Of course, thank you to everyone who bought these. I do appreciate that. I think they're kind of old enough that I don't know. I feel like they've had their run, so I hope no one, I hope no one minds, me releasing them for free. But if you want to read these, you're welcome to. And as I said, like this, for example, debatably you could replace Earth with water here in this diagram, and water with Earth. This one's fine, of course, I think. But so there's some small things that I kind of disagree on, and I've added a couple post notes here and there, but it's mostly the same. For the alchemy one, I did have to edit a few things. Of course, for the tinctures part, some of these are a bit rough, to be honest, but the metal tinctures, I've kind of added a post note on, you probably shouldn't drink this stuff, but it's fine for experimenting because I have, I've looked into this a bit more, and I will eventually, I've been writing up a second alchemy book. Technically it's a website actually, because now I think the website's pretty good and you can put them in an EPUB, but I've been writing that up for about a year. I just have had to do different experiments, and I got a few more experiments to do before I can finalize it, and which basically will have a new, better method for everything. It'll explain everything well, but I think that there is lots of nice diagrams and lots of good information in these that everyone should be able to access. So put them up for free if you want to check it out. It also works just fine for mobile. So if you only have a mobile phone or a tablet, you can check this out. I've optimized all the images mostly, I think. I'll have to hang on. If we go into developers mode, yeah, that's not too bad, right? It's pretty much optimized. There is one thing though, if you are on a mobile phone and you go to the universal index old, I've had to make these, you can see, I've had to make these, this table very small. So what you do is you have to go and flip your, here we go. So you can flip the virtual phone and you'll be able to see the tables. Because otherwise, for example, like number 12, I mean that one, actually that's, depending on your phone, that's a bit too big as well. Whoops. Oh well, like it should work fine. So anyway, if you're interested, do check it out. The link is in the description. Of course, enjoy it. And you might have the question of, will I release more free books that I've released? Will I release like the journals or music or something free? Maybe. Yeah, I think I could probably, like, as these get older, I might release these as the course gets older. Like this is what, about, I don't know, two years, I think. So as it gets older eventually. So anyway, it's up to you if you want to grab them.